this group is free ranging in the outer pasture. They're the ones that had the giant snake in their pen last night when we checked them. Duckies are over here, most of them. They were on the other side all day, but it's shadiest under this tree now. These guys are hoping for snacks from me. So I'm gonna go and show you how secured this place is. So we put this is the chicken coop here. So the window for airflow has hardware cloth, and the metal on this thing's all metal on the outside, and there's cement along the whole way on this side, and in the back there's a little cement, but it's not very wide, and we have something that's digging under there, and I don't know where they think they're going, whatever it is. Okay, there's lots of digging creatures here, and wherever something digs and makes a hole, a snake can use it. So we've got cement. Okay, we've got a mess. I like clean this thing, but chickens are messy. So here's their door. It's all hardware cloth, and the outer edge is hardware cloth. The top part is chicken wire, but it's 4 feet up is hardware cloth. And then, sorry, their floor is a wreck because I need to dig it out and it's been too hot. The thing was taking up a bunch of room back there. So it can't get in from the sidewalk. Doubt it can get in the back. So if it does get in one of the other pens, it's possible. This is a cement floor underneath this stuff, but there is a crack along there. So if something gets in and small, and whoa, you guys, relax. Did my cat scare you? Okay, so all right, I'm just closing it for a second. So there is some space between here, so the skinny little snakes can get in through that side of the door, maybe even the other side. There's a little crack. I mean, it's really hard to make a door work and not have. Sorry about that, guys. So each one of them has a gap, and I don't know how to fix that because I need the door to work. So each one does have a gap, so that's where a gap is. So if at night a snake comes in, we would have that as an issue. So let's see, we'll go in the Easter eggers pen. Now the door sticks just enough so I don't even have to lock it. But back here, we've seen several snakes back here too, but they've been small and they have been hiding. They can disappear on the other side of that box that I have secured to the wall, so I can't just lift it up, but I need to dig this out. This has a cement floor, but it's got deep litter. So I do need to dig this thing out, which, let me tell you, that is a lot of work. I need to dig that out and see if I can, I don't know, maybe there's a whole nest of them under there. I have no idea. But in here, we have this metal that we put on, because that metal is on the outside. So it does make a pocket. But I don't see how they're getting in even to that metal pocket. So there is, that's the hole into the next room. So if something small had got in here and then gotten bigger, it could have went through there and it'd never get away from me going through that hole because it was still full of eggs. The it's not cemented out here. That board sits on the floor, and they do tend to dig here, but that has nothing to do with letting snakes in. Sorry, guys. Okay. So each one of them has the same issue. The gaps in the door. And we don't usually see the snakes in the daytime, so it's usually at night. So yeah, I keep one door open. Tomorrow, the Easter eggers will be able to free range. And I suppose a snake could slip in here because I don't keep a camera on it, but usually they're not out in the day. Towards the evening, maybe, although we have not seen one using the door. So, I don't know. They're always back by the eggs. So, it's challenging to know, but I mean, I don't know how to fix the door problem, but we can put a wider cement. I've got so much work to do. I've been painting like crazy trying to get ready for a show, but we can make this wider and see if that will help some. I can figure out how to close off the holes by that back beam and somehow figure out how to stop that the metal with metal. Maybe I could figure that out. I just don't know. Just don't know. I've also been attempting to dig out, I don't know if there's any down here, all the, and by the way, do I ever love having this compost bin to keep them fed and to put junk in, and still have wood left over to cut up because I'm going to make one for the upper pasture and then see what else I'm doing with all of that. This group is getting really big. I don't know when they'll start laying. There is a black star right there. I don't know if you can see her. Hello, honey. A black star is a barred rock mom hen that's been crossed with, in my case, a lavender rue, and it makes this beautiful egg layer. So I've got one more. The mamas are following them around, following the one that's left because the other three were males, so I was able to get rid of them. There's only one more, and that one will look like that one. And then next spring, maybe I will hatch out a bunch and hopefully people will want them. Anyway, the grass is spreading, although we may be done with our rain shower season, the monsoon season. But this has been very fun to have this grass spreading. It will keep it cooler to some degree and just prettier. We put the new tarp over there, and I still have to cut at the doorway in, so I've left a flap, but their pens are much drier. Hello, sir. And what else have I got going on? We'll be getting back to this project soon because we're going to put a roof, and it's going to be an enclosed roofed porch. So we'll get back to that soon. Soon. Trying to take the pool down. I just kind of got out of the habit, and I've lost the interest in all the painting, and fall things are starting to happen. So I'm going to clean that all up, and Jim can park the RV that's over there. Yes, he can park the RV back onto the cement, which, see, I have all kinds of weed eating to do. I've moved the goldfish inside, and trying to keep everything, trees and stuff, watered. I haven't worked out here for a few days because I'm trying to get my paintings done. This will be the next spot. All of this stuff needs there are things for the pool, and that picture's going to probably go on the wall up there. And until I have blue board and stuff to cover everything, this will be then the pottery shop, and probably felting. The sink will be here, so if I'm painting out here, I can come in here and wash brushes in the sink. But we still have all of that to do. I have all of this gardening stuff. There may be some things in here that I will add into this, but I am down to a lot of the gardening stuff is over here, and I'm making a space out in that tarped building over there. Wow, trees in the way. Oh my goodness, look at this pomegranate. I actually had 2 or 3 flowers. Looks like I'm gonna get miniature pomegranate. Okay, well, okay. The morning glories and asparagus have gone pretty crazy. That's the horseradish in there, and I'll probably figure out how to put it in the ground. The problem is whatever you put in the ground gets eaten up by all this stuff. This, whatever it's called. Very frustrating. Takes the fun out of gardening, let me tell you. Takes the fun out of it. So, probably need to pick these pears. I don't know how you tell if pears are done, ready to be made into vinegar or not, because they are hard as a rock still. So maybe they're not done. Going to have to Google that. But anyway, I still have a lot of work out here too. It's like, how do you know which thing to work on? And I guess it makes the most sense. Did you see that I got this really cool cart? So I have one more big easel because the other 2 big easels are in the house right now. But I have this cart here, and I'm hoping it folds all up into a little package. And then, but if I can get all my art supplies and an easel to fit in there, because like a lot of these easels fold all up kind of small, all these big easels. So because I want to do plein air painting. I want to go up in the mountains with Jim, and he can make me dinner up there, and then I can do some painting. I want to be able to hike back in, pull all my stuff in my little rolly cart. Well, I'll be able to do that. The other day, I had added in one more row of pavers here. We're going to keep getting more because we're trying to have pavers along the house to keep the skunks. But then we want this patio to be bigger. The big black table that's in the other thing can be out here so we can barbecue out here, because I don't want to barbecue on the porch. And then I've been trying to make sure that because the water drains and comes down, and it's been going over in there, but I want the porch or the patio thing to go out there. So I've been trying to get some sculpting done. Like I said, but what thing do you focus on? So it's very pretty. I'm walking around out here making this video because I needed some sunlight. I've been in the house doing painting all day. So I made some new art business cards. I did that too, but it's sort of like doing art on my computer. Had to refill this because we've had a bazillion hummingbirds. Also seem to have a lot of praying mantis. They keep hanging out on the window screens and door screens, driving the cat crazy. So anyway, I'm really glad to live where there's sun. Doing my best to get some sunlight after being in the house all day. So I just love that the chickens love to hang out over there in the compost bin. I used to put stuff out for them just out here on the ground, and I was picking up all kinds of things and scraps that they didn't, and they had holes all scratched in. So with this thing, I make myself bring whatever I want for scraps for them out here, and they know that's where they're gonna eat, is out here. Yeah, it's really cool. You guys are getting so big. Gotta figure out who's going where. If I'm selling some of you, or or if you're just gonna live in here, but there's no place to lay eggs. So they do just sleep on this bar and that tray, but that doesn't, when we start having snow and everything, which I know doesn't happen a ton, but yeah, I have to think about it. I don't know if I need that many, because we have about 18 that live in there at night. That's the free rangers. And then up in the 4 thing, there's a dozen in each one of those. So what is that, 10, 20, 30, 40, yeah, 48 there, plus those guys. And then, well, besides the ducks, which a bunch of them are gonna have to get butchered. We've been growing them up, so there's too many males for that many hens. And then after we get the extra males out of there, then I'll be able to figure out. See, now I've stepped out. Oh, there it is. That is the stupid evil goat's heads. I have stepped on like 3 in the house so far in my bare feet. Okay, but up here I have a dozen in there, which only 3 of them are laying right now. And I have a dozen over there. That's the Black Star production. It's very dark in here. And then back there is a bunch more that are growing up. Let's see here. That was more ducks that I'm growing out. Hello, everyone. We still have water. So, ugh. Yeah, it was. What is it? Something up there. It's making it real. Oh, and then that's all messed up. Great. There we go. There we are. So then this is some that I took and tried to get this particular color with the black feet. So it's an Easter egger. It's got the fluffy cheekies. Right, you have the fluffy cheekies, mister? That one's a mister. So most of the hens that are left in here have the right color and look, but they have the white legs. They were supposed to have black legs. That would have been preferable, but I love the little Easter egger that looks like this. My favorite. And I probably have too many roosters, and I'm trying to see who's going to turn into, for real, a rooster and who's just a hen with a fluffy tail, because sometimes they're hard to tell. And of course I have this one, bonus chicken, that I hatched a couple of green eggs, and actually only one of them hatched. I'm pretty sure this is a mister. Are you a mister? Hmm? He's got gray legs, and he came from a green egg. But he's just too funny. I just have to have him. So he gets to stay. The little brown rooster there, he's gonna probably go join the free rangers, but he's too little. I already tried and he doesn't like it. So nobody was really, they might have been being mean in the morning when they wanted me to let him out at 6. But they're just so cute, don't you think? And I am not getting the sunlight. That's what I'm supposed to be outside for. And yet I'm just showing you my gorgeous chickens. I don't know why I like the chickens so much, but I do. I just love the chickens. Okay, so we need that to stay up there so the door will close easier. And every door does have the gap. I can get my hand in there, so I'm sure. We've had baby snakes in. Now on this one, it's just chicken wire. This one has hardware cloth. And somehow a snake, we've had a baby snake in here too. I don't know, maybe it went in the chicken wire, although there's hardware cloth there. So I think they can just squish themselves down to very skinny, especially babies. And for all I know, down there in the 4 pens down there, maybe more of these. Oh, it's leaking. I forgot to turn the water off. And it's leaking there. They're okay with that. They're like, well, that's okay. You can let it leak. You ducks are so beautiful. Can you hear the sound they're making? That's as loud as they get. I love the peacefulness of those guppies. I love the great big, look at that male. Everybody, you're one of the butcher ones. Oops, there's another one. Both those two and that black one over there. Yeah. I've got a white male and a black one that I'm gonna keep, and then we'll keep 10 hens. Let's go back out in the sun. Okay, well, I see this video is now 20 minutes long, so that's too long. More ants. Really hate ants. Anyway, bye.